Hey gamers! Looking to upgrade your rig for the best 1080p gaming experience in 2024? You've come to the right place. In today's video, we're breaking down the top 5 best GPUs for 1080p gaming that you absolutely need to consider. Whether you're on a budget or ready to splurge, we've got something for everyone. Let's dive right in. From NVIDIA's latest powerhouse to AMD's budget-friendly options, we'll cover performance, pricing, and everything in between to help you make the best choice for your gaming setup. So, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's get started. Number 5. GB Radeon RX 7700 XT. Despite being a power-efficient card, the RTX 4060 Ti fails to attract through its poor value for its price and delivers minimal to no improvements over its predecessor, the RTX 3060 Ti. The Radeon RX 7700 XT is an overpowered GPU for 1080p gaming and can deliver over 100 frames per second in most games on the highest graphical presets. Therefore, for users who want to benefit from their high refresh rate monitors, the RX 7700 XT is going to be an immensely great option, particularly for his sports titles. This time, AMD also wins the ray tracing game, where the RX 7700 XT outperforms the RTX 4060 Ti 8GB edition by a 5 to 7% margin and matches the 4060 Ti's 16GB edition while costing $100 less. The RX 7700 XT boasts incredible specs and provides 12GB VRAM to take care of intensive graphical assets in modern titles. Number 4. Intel Arc A750. Intel's Arc A750 is a great graphics card for the budget buyer due to its highly competitive price point. The Arc A750 is one of the few GPUs that sits below $300 and caters to the 1080p market. Intel have made waves with their driver updates, improving gaming performance across DX9, DX10, DX11, and DX12 games. Stability has improved massively, as Intel continues to constantly upgrade the software that their cards use. What's more, the Arc A750 competes surprisingly well within newer games. DX12 titles are much newer and tend to be more demanding, so being able to pick up a card that has strong DX12 drivers is a huge bonus for the Arc series of cards. This also isn't to say that performance is weak within older games, but generally speaking the Arc A750 is better suited to newer titles. For updated price and more information, check out the link given in the description. Number 3. AMD Radeon RX 6750 XT. AMD's RX 6750 XT is another incredibly popular Radeon 6000 option that offers some performance bonuses versus the RX 6650 XT. This comes in the form of a VRAM increase and memory bus improvement. The RX 6750 XT sports 12GB of VRAM along with a 192-bit memory bus, improving metrics across 1080p games while opening up options for those looking to play at 1440p too. Much like the RX 6650 XT, the RX 6750 XT is also able to leverage FSR 3.0 and fluid motion frames which can stabilize and assist performance within a number of modern titles. FSR 3 most notably brings major frame rate uplifts within a number of titles as this technology is built into the engine of the game. For updated price and more information, check out the link given in the description. Number 2. AMD Radeon RX 6650 XT. The RX 6650 XT is a solid alternative to the RX 7600 based on its low asking price and capability within 1080p games. The RX 6650 XT saw a huge driver overhaul towards the end of 2022, making it a very strong GPU despite being a previous generation card. The RX 6650 XT still holds up very well versus modern alternatives thanks to the strength of the RDNA 2 architecture. In terms of specs, the RX 6650 XT is very similar to its Radeon 7000 counterpart, apart from the slightly increased clock speed. Buyers are still able to leverage benefits such as fluid motion frames and FSR 3, which is perfect for those looking to attain the highest frame rates possible, especially on a budget. For updated price and more information, check out the link given in the description. Number 1. AMD Radeon RX 7600. AMD's Radeon RX 7600 is the first truly budget-friendly graphics card to emerge from both the Radeon 7000 or RTX 4000 generation. It is by far the cheapest point of entry for the newer hardware, with an MSRP at launch of $269, making it an excellent choice for budget gamers building a 1080p gaming PC. Cards like this Gigabyte Gaming OC Edition provide a modest boost to clock speeds, and a small uplift in performance for a small price premium over MSRP. Despite the more imposing 3-fan cooler on this card, its fairly compact length and thin 2-slot form factor does make it easy to slot into most builds and PC cases, meaning you don't need to spend a fortune on a premium, large form factor chassis for a GPU like this. Longevity is, however, our biggest concern for the RX 7600. While this GPU is the strongest out of the bunch for 1080p gaming, its 8GB of VRAM isn't really enough for the performance demands of new AAA titles, making it weaker versus cards like the RX 6750 XT and more. This performance downside is especially prominent at 1440p, rather than 1080p. Despite this, the RX 7600 still remains to be the strongest option for 1080p gaming based on its exceptional value proposition versus the rest of the market. And there you have it, folks. The top 5 GPUs for 1080p gaming in 2024. Which one are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more gaming gear reviews and tips. Thanks for watching, and happy gaming!